On this video, I'm going to be cooking some pork butts. This is for a graduation party for my son and his class. Here we're getting the injection ready. So what we got is we got apple juice, and I opted to go with 3 parts of the Butcher BBQ original pork injection and 1 part of the the open pit pork injection. We were set to cook for 350 people. So basically what I did is I took 6 ounces times 350, and that came up to 131 point whatever pounds is what we're gonna need. So here you see me injecting the pork butts that way. Use a sharp needle, a 2-inch needle, and I'm just pumping 1 injector tube per pork butt. Usually I would pump about 3 in, but on this cook I just decided to go with the 1. I just wanted to have the good injection flavor throughout the meat. Here you're seeing me just getting it prepped for seasoning, just getting them out of the package and getting ready for trim. Just taking a good sharp boning knife, and we're just looking for loose edges, taking off any unwanted fat or anything that just wouldn't resemble something good to cook. But not a whole lot of trim on these. And now you're going to see me get them seasoned up. Just laid some foil down. Decided not to season the fat caps on these. Just going with some yellow mustard. You won't taste the mustard, but just using it as a binder. So we're going to get the mustard down, and then we're going to lay the rub on it. Today we're going to be using the Butcher BBQ honey rub. Very fine rub, and it's got a great color to it, and it's got an amazing flavor. This is my #1 pork rub. I highly recommend it. It's great on ribs, chicken. It's about anything. My daughter uses it puts it on everything. So it's a really good rub. And now we got them laid out on the table. I mean, that's a heck of a spread. 16 pork butts. You know, this is a pretty cool cook. This is really my labor of love. I absolutely love cooking for people. This is just one of those challenges too. I love a good challenge. So now we're getting them on the smoker. I started them off on my big offset, and they actually all fit on my big offset. I decided that I was going to run my drums on this, so I moved half of them over to the drums. Here's my drum smokers. You guys will see these on more videos. I actually build these smokers. We'll kind of talk in more detail in the next one. So these first ones I'm pulling off, they're darker in color. I ran the fire a little hotter just due to the time that we're on. So you see the difference. The ones that are the more mahogany red color, those came off of my offset stick burner, and the darker ones came off the drum. You can still get the same color on the drum. I just ran the ones on the drums a little hotter, just in case if I had temp issues on my big one, that I could move those over to the drum and wouldn't have to worry about getting them done at the same time. So here we are, we're wrapping them up. This was about a 7-hour cook from start to finish. Just about average with 8, 9, 10 pound pork butts. So when we just wrapped, we didn't put anything in the wrap. And here you're going to see us. We got them off, and we're going to pull them. So what I did is I just pulled them straight off, put them on a pan, and I'm opening the foil up so that we can let some of the heat out. You don't necessarily have to rest pork butts, but it doesn't hurt. Here I was getting a little cramped on time, so I went ahead and just pulled them pretty immediate, but I let them steam out just a little bit. So pull temperature on these was probe tender, but it also hit about 206. on some and 202 on others. Really, you just need to wiggle that blade bone. When that blade bone's ready to pull out without any resistance, your pork butt's done. What we did here is we got 4 whole pork butts to each pan. And what I did was I pulled them. And I absolutely pull the pork. I do not shred it. Don't put it in a bucket and grind it up, whatever. I want it to be pulled pork. Then I season this pulled pork with Grilling Addiction throughout the pan. So I would season it probably 3 times per pan pretty liberally. So your main flavor profile is pork. You've got the honey rub, you've got your injection, and then you've got that Grilling Addiction, which is a great savory flavor. So that's the gist of how we did this pork. And what I did with the extra injection is I heated up and I actually poured this over the meat in the pan right as we served it. So when we were serving it, when I opened the lid up, I'm just pouring some of that injection over the meat, and that's just the great flavor from that injection. It's just you have to try it to understand it. So this ended up being, there was 4 pans here, and I would estimate each pan, let's say each pan was 40 pounds of meat, okay? Look at that pan full of pork butt bones. I had every intention of having an amazing, like I was going to make a tower of these pork bones, and my dogs absolutely devoured them before I even had the opportunity to take the picture, okay? Now you're going to get to see, this is the parking lot. We rented the Butcher BBQ stand in Wellston, Oklahoma. This is the parking lot, and this is we didn't get very many pictures, but this is the inside here. And this was, man, is a great cook. I absolutely love doing this. Like I said earlier in the video, this is a labor of love. And now you're going to get to see the graduating class of 2023. We're so proud of them and so happy for them. And you guys, thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate you guys. And be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more content. And you guys have an amazing day, and we'll catch you on the next video.